Hey y'all, so today I wanted to talk about pop culture and how pop culture is everywhere. It influences what we wear, how we think, and even, sorry about that, and even how we feel about ourselves. But here's the thing, I don't let society trends or expectations run my life anymore. Today, I'm talking about how pop culture shapes us and why I've chosen to create my own path instead of living by someone else's standards and expectations. So if you're tired of feeling pressure about what's in or acceptable, you're in the right place. So make sure to subscribe and like for more conversations like this. Sorry about that. So pop culture, I believe that pop culture shapes identity without us even realizing it. Pop culture has a way of seeping into how we see ourselves through TV shows, social media for sure. Oh my gosh, like for real. Music, influencers, you name it. Growing up, I didn't even realize how much of my style, my interests, and even my self-worth was influenced by what was cool at the time. It's powerful, but it's also dangerous when we let outside voices define who we are. How many of y'all are guilty of that? Like letting those outside voices define who you are, right? The other thing that I wanted to say about pop culture is that, at some point I realized I was living to meet expectations that, guess what, I didn't even agree with. I was trying to meet expectations of pop culture that I didn't agree with. How I should look, how successful I should be by a certain age, what kind of life I should want. All of those things, y'all. But that's when I decided to stop chasing what society told me and start asking myself, what do I actually want? Kimberly, what is it that you actually want? And I had to do that. I had to make that shift, and that shift changed everything for me. Can you relate? Can you relate to that? And I believe that the most freeing thing I've done is define success for myself, is define beauty for myself, and happiness on my own terms. When you stop letting pop culture run your life, you get to live authentically. And that's the God knows truth. Because it's almost like, if you could think of it, you remember that song that Erykah Badu had that said, "Bag lady, you gonna hurt yourself," carrying all them bags like that. So it's almost like it's freeing, because it's almost like you carry this backpack and it has like I said, what beauty should look like, and what success should look like, and what happiness should look like. But once you toss that backpack off your back and you say, you know what, no, I'm not letting pop culture run my life, and I want to live my true self. I want to be authentically Kimberly. And funny enough, people respect you more for owning who you really are. If you think about it, people respect you more for owning who you really are. And pop culture will always try to tell us who to be, but you got to choose whose voice matters. If this resonated with you, give this video a thumbs up or share it with someone who needs a reminder to tell themselves that, who needs to give themselves permission to be authentically them. And I want to hear from you. What's one way you've broken free from society's expectations? I want to know. Drop it in the comments, and I love to read your stories. And don't forget to subscribe for more conversations like this. I'll see you in the next video.